minute. Not sure if the thing is going on yet or not. There we go. Just checking things out right now, everybody. Rob, what's going on, my friend? Gonna be muting my TV real quick. Getting ready to go live. So, Roberto, how are things sounding, my friend? Pretty good. Check some things out. Gonna give it a couple minutes. See if anyone wants to join in on the fun. Great. That is good news. Very nice. Just gonna give it probably like 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna see how things are gonna really go tonight. How's the video quality? I'm gonna get into some of that too in a couple minutes, of course. And then the action. And whoever else is joining, taking a look at this, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Again, just gonna give it a couple more minutes. I know this is always random with me getting on, but gonna have some good times tonight. Just jamming out a little bit. All right. Gonna hear quite a few rando songs, so things might go up and down based on the volume of the songs. If things are too loud, everybody, when it comes to the music, please let me know. And I'm thinking probably 1 more minute. Looks like I'm lagging out just a hair here. Should be okay. It's not usually what happens. That's weird. Hopefully I don't lag out too much tonight, everybody. Okay. Well, while I have a hot minute, I guess we will see how things are going. Just right. Hopefully, again, I don't lag out too much. I want to really get into the intro now. So, without further ado, greetings, all new types and ace pilots. Judge Ominal here. Today, I want to present to each and every single one of you soldiers out there our next straight build live stream episode with the XXXG-01SR Gundam Sandrock. Now, this kit is from Gundam Wing, and I think I'm going to kind of take a twist and a turn here at this point and do some things outside of the Universal Century. And before we get into the actual speed build tonight, I'm going to go over a couple things that you're all going to see in the description tonight of this video, and maybe going forward with a lot of different viewers. And you're also going to see some things maybe potentially like change throughout the live stream experience. So I'm not sure how the lagging situation is going to be tonight as well, because I am running a higher rated camera for this live stream specifically tonight. If things are kind of bippity boppity boop, you know, I'll probably just make some adjustments going into the next live stream. So all right, so we're gonna get right into this in a second, and I just want to go over a couple things with you all as of right now. And that's essentially is tonight. This camera that I'm using is usually a camera that I use when it comes to like speed builds and different things like that with a lot of different projects that I have been currently working on. And I just want you all to know that this camera doesn't charge while being plugged into my PC. And yeah, so we're just gonna have to kind of deal with whatever is going to go down tonight. I do have the just the laptop webcam as a secondary if I need to do that, because I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to actually be. So if you are here, I definitely appreciate the patience, and I just want to have a good time. Now, getting into the description, you're going to see a couple different things in there. You're going to see a link to my Linktree account, which you all can essentially go to all my social media platforms, and you can either subscribe, you know, to my YouTube, which is definitely like big at this point. And like I said, the more people that subscribe, the more I'm going to probably jump on here, make a fool of myself, and then have a great night. You know what I mean? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all these different places. I mean, it's all going to essentially kind of flow into this YouTube channel. So if you are here and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I plan on doing the live streams a lot in 2025. And if you all could definitely just like hit me up, hook me up with that, I definitely would appreciate it. My channel is based around Gundam and Gunpla, and I've done a little bit here and a little bit there with just trying to be kind of outside of the box when it comes to a lot of different stuff. I know a lot of people do these speed builds. A lot of people do these live stream things when it comes to just straight builds. I just like trying to get people together. Let's talk about Gundam. Let's do a lot of different things. Don't be scared if you happen to stumble across this channel. I'm just here having a good time, and I hope you all can do the same while you're here. And I also have a link that's going to directly go to this model kit on Amazon. If you happen to want to buy it yourself and you like the end result of this live stream, great. So just kind of going back to the camera thing real quick. If the camera battery dies, I do have a backup, and I might take like a hot second. But, you know, this isn't essentially to see this mug. This is essentially to see how the kit is going to go and talk about Gundam and Gunpla. And without further ado, just so you all understand what's going on, if you're just kind of joining in, we are doing this kit tonight from Gundam Wing. And I'm hoping to make like a little mini series with the Gundam Wing kits. I do have a few of them in my backlog. And let's just get right into this, shall we? Gonna minimize myself. And you're probably going to see my mouse real quick, but just don't really worry too much about that. Going to get the perfect window here for you all so we can just get right into building this kit. And I want you all to be able to see as much of the kit as possible. And again, if I am lagging and different things like that, I do apologize. I'm not really sure. My settings don't really change too much, so could be a lot of different things. Just going to put my mouse over here real quick. And then we're just going to kind of dive right into what we got going on at this current time. There we go. I just want you all to be able to see this. Bam. Pretty self-explanatory, right? We're just going to dive right into this. Yep, nothing like working hard for your money and then coming home, building with some peeps, having a great time, of course. So there might be, again, some lag. We'll see what the end result's going to be like. And I'm just going to be kind of tossing some things all over the place. So yeah, let's pop this right open here for everybody. And then, of course, we're going to separate some things out too into our major boxes. And then what we usually do is we're going to cut the plastic and see how many runners we have. And then we're going to go right through the manual tonight. I'm just going to make some room here for myself, just in case. And you might see me do a lot of different, again, like a lot of different movements. So, without further ado, we're going to be slicing the first here. Oh, see, look at that. I'm already dropping stuff. Isn't that great? Good times. So anyways, we're going to get right into cutting the plastic here for our runners, and then we'll go through the runners one by one afterwards, just so you all can see like what's part of this. And again, I'm going to probably pick up the garbage and everything else afterwards, so no worries with that. Looks like we have a little bit more than last time, which is fine by me because this is what this was about. And again, I'll be able to see like what's actually going to go down tonight when it comes to this battery life. I did some research on it before doing the live stream, and I was not impressed. This camera, I mean, this camera costs like over 500 bucks. And I've done a lot when it comes to, again, like the speed build videos I've done and the animated videos that I've done with it, which is great for recording, but the live stream feature on it is not too good from my understanding from what I read up on this afternoon. But, you know, when you're just kind of doing this on a whim, I mean, eventually I'm hoping to get like a solid setup for you all, and then we won't have to go through like a lot of these different problems when it comes to even just trying to get things set up and whatnot. So I hope you all have had a good day. You are stopping in and you're liking what you're seeing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. And let's get right into the runners here, and we'll count it as we go. So this looks like it's going to the Heat Hotels, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and that's kind of cool. Awesome. So that's one. We're just going to put these off to the side real quick as we count it. And then two. Pretty self-explanatory with this kind of stuff. And if you guys have any questions as well, feel free to ask. That's what this is all about, or just talk to me a little bit about Gundam. And then this is number 3, of course. And if you all want to kind of minimize me too, so you have a little bit more room to see like the actual runners and whatnot, feel free. This is for everybody's entertainment. And then I am actually going to do that myself because we can't really see this one right here. So let's do that just a little bit more. Perfect. And I'll keep an eye out and make sure my face doesn't disappear. And if it does, you guys will just be getting the laptop version of that. So I'm just going to flip this bad boy around real quick. All right. So we are at number 4 right now when it comes to runners. I always include the P parts, the PC parts as well when it comes to like the joints and different things like that. So that's number 5. And then more of the weapons, like this is just the regular one before the Heat Hotel actually heats up. There we go. Number 6. And then right here, number 7. Beautiful. And then number 8. And last but not least, so that's 8 runners, including the P parts. And then we have our stickers as well, which we're going to dive into a lot of these different things tonight. And again, I hope you all enjoy what we have going on. Alright, so here's our manual. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is a high grade kit, you know, standard 1/144 scale, XXXG-01SR Gundam Sandrock, and it's from Gundam Wing. If you all haven't really watched it and whatnot, I'll be honest with you, that's probably one of the first things that introduced me to Gundam, because I was a Toonami kid and whatnot. And we're just gonna go kind of page by page. Maybe we'll do a couple pages at a time, just so we can speed right up through all this here. There we go. Beautiful. And then we're going to go right over here. Awesome. And then we'll flip our page here real quick. I'm just going to go right to this page because it's a color here. Always like the color, right? And then last but not least, go right to the back here so everyone can see that. And then, ba-bam! Up front again, we can see the end result. Of course, it's going to differ a little bit from the picture, because you know how it's kind of fabricated at times when it comes to those kind of things. And then we're going to dive right into this. So we're going to go right down the list here. I believe it was 1 through... Just want to make sure I get all that right. 1 through 12 steps. So pretty solid, pretty standard again for like a high grade kit when it comes to the 1/144 scale. And high grade kits, I think it's a happy medium, especially if people are streaming this kind of stuff. I mean, I guess it like going forward, because I do have some RG kits as well, and I know that's probably going to take a little bit longer than this. Yeah, so we'll talk about that in a little bit here. And I just want to separate some stuff out real quick. That's what I usually do. I don't necessarily have anything to hold the runners up, so I just kind of separate everything out between the two half boxes. We got B. And if you are here viewing the chat, don't hesitate to express yourselves. This is a group effort after all. So we'll C1, C2. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for right now. So, gonna break out these bad boys. And again, I said this in the last episode when we built the Zagog together. If you don't have a pair of these, do yourself a favor. Just go above and beyond, at least for the nippers. I can't say too much about everything else because I just do the straight builds, and you know, feel free to ask others who are really like getting into a lot of different stuff. Hey Wolfpack, thank you. I appreciate you stopping in tonight. That's awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right in and looking for A11 and PC2. And again, if you guys are enjoying everything, it's Gundam or nothing. Thank you. That's like words of wisdom. That's words we all should live by, especially true fans. I'm just gonna dive right in here. Wabam. And that is A11, everybody. We're gonna start off with. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go and get our PC parts right now. Thank you. Is that a matter of a Gundam, by the way, big bro? It's a matter of a lot of different things. And like I've said to a lot of people that have joined in or have spoken with me throughout, you know, PMs or DMs, shooting me comments on all the social media platforms, different things like that. This is for everyone to spread the love for Gundam and Gunpla. And I'm not saying we don't have like a lot of different channels or a lot of different people that are really representing like what the actual community is all about. I met a lot of cool people, and I started this thing within a year ago, and things have just been really awesome with everybody in the community. So if you're here and you're enjoying this, you just want like a nice chill vibe when it comes to just hanging out, talking about a lot of different stuff. We don't even necessarily have to talk about Gundam. We could talk about a lot of different things too. So reboot my energy, US new types. Don't sleep much, but I gotta build. Hey man, you know what, Wolfpack? I work 10, 12-hour days. I feel you. This is something that I do when I don't have my son. I try to do a lot of this stuff in my spare time. You know, I'll say this because I guess I can say this on live stream. So my girlfriend, she works opposite shifts from me, so I try to utilize the time I have with her as well when I can. And in my meantime, I'm thinking about, you know, building or like new projects that I may want to potentially do in the future. This is just a lot easier right now because of the time that I have, you know, outside of being a dad and in a committed relationship, so on and so forth. So the Gundam table, it's not an actual Gundam table. This is a blown up mouse pad, and to be honest with you, it's hit or miss where you can actually get them. You know, if you're into like Temu, or I know AliExpress has a lot of these different things. I know people are probably printing them on Amazon and stuff. I would just definitely Google search it. The desk I have, I think it's like a 6 and almost 7 foot long desk, and I just decided to kind of do this as a background because it just makes sense. You know what I mean? It's really cool to build on, and like I don't feel like the parts really like fly off like if you're building like on a hard surface and whatnot. You're welcome, Wolfpack. All right, so we're just gonna slide these in. I'm just trying to see where these slide in here. And so, just so you all can see, PC2, looks like that just kind of slides right in here. Actually pops in. There's little holes right here, it looks like. Yeah, so these guys are at the top here. You're going to see these little nubs, and then that part's just going to kind of slide in here, it looks like. So, beautiful. Same with this side too. It's just PC2, and of course, you know, I'm assuming this is where like the arms are going to be coming in afterwards. So awesome. And then we need C18. And if the music's too loud, everyone, just feel free to let me know. I can turn that down a little bit too. And Wolfpack, if you got any other peeps that want to check this out, by all means, it's an open invite to everybody that's in the community. Alright, so C18 is going to be this piece right here, everyone. We're just going to take a stab at this. Try not to go too far into it. Alright. And then gotta get this piece right down here. Alright. And then it looks like, so as you all can see right here, you got these little nubs that come up, and I'll just push it this way so you can see that a little bit better. And then it's going to go into these holes right down here. And it should look something like this afterwards. Okay, cool. And our next is going to be A10, and it looks like we have sticker 3 that's going to be going on A10 afterwards. And A10, let's see. We're just going to move that up real quick. A10 is going to be this piece right here, everybody. Very nice. Beautiful. And then we're going to probably put this piece on first before we get into putting the sticker on afterwards. So again, these are going to kind of slide in right that, and you're going to want to try to line up as much as possible right here. Okay, I'm not sure what happened with that. We'll find out afterwards. Just like this. So, I heard the camera snap on and off, but I'm still seeing it, everything's going through okay. But this is the piece. Everything all kind of together here. Just want to make sure nothing's really out of the ordinary with that. And then we are going to... I hear a lot of the music I used actually in other videos. And then number 3, y'all can't see, but in between my thumbs there, just a little green spot. I like a challenge. I usually just use my fingertips with that. I know a lot of people use like tweezers and different things. And it's gonna go right here. Not sure if y'all can see that circular area. And then we're just gonna put this on. Might be a hot second here for me. Of course, I cut my nails too, so it's a little difficult to get to that. Okay. Gotta use what you got, right? This should be like the poor man Gunpla channel. We're using what we got. Yep. Okay, I think I got it this time. Perfect. Alright, so you all can see that's where your sticker 3 is going to go on the Sandrock's chest area right here. I'll put that right here for right now. And alright, so we need a C16 and an A28. So we'll grab the A28 real quick, which is going to be, looks like a very small red piece, which is right here on the runner. Oop. Yeah, Gundam Wing. I'll say this. If it wasn't for the original series, it would probably be my favorite. But as soon as I watched the original series after Gundam Wing aired on Toonami, it was kind of a no-brainer. I like the UC universe, but there was moments of Gundam Wing where I'm like, okay, I don't mind it. Here we go. C16. I'm just going to dive right in here. Beautiful. Put everything together now. All right, so on top here, looks like C16. You're going to see this kind of come down from the top side of it. Just like so. All right, it should look something along these lines when you're putting the piece together. I like to spin it around too, just in case you all need like a 360 view of what's going to actually happen with that. And then this, say, should go in something like this. And there, you just actually heard it snap in, so there you go. Looks good from my house. Awesome. A2 and A3. Move that back. Here we go. Flip it around. Okay, so A2 and A3, you're going to see A2 is right here, A3 is right here. We're just going to kind of cut at an angle there. That's why I like these God hands, because you really just get in there and you take care of business. And it's with ease. So, and I try to go around the runner as much as possible too, just so I'm getting like a solid angle when I am cutting with the nippers. All right, and then we want to make sure these vents are going the proper way, which I'm assuming it's going to go right in here, and then that's going to go in these little slots right here you're all going to see. And then you're just going to form and then push it right in there as much as you possibly can. I don't know if that went in the right way or not. Luckily we can retry here. I might have to go this side. Okay, so the slits, they're going to be kind of curved up like this, so you want to make sure when you're putting these pieces in that you're following the curve that goes up into the chest area here where the vents are. So if you haven't already, just kind of off topic real quick, I was part of a network test. I'm not sure if you've all seen a couple other things on my channel at this point, but been playing a lot of SD Gundam G Generation Genesis, and I was one of the people that actually got accepted into the American network test for SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. Got a couple episodes on my channel if you all want to check that out. And I want to give props to one person that keeps coming back and giving me a hand when it comes to like the audio and different things like that for like these live streams. So Roberto, thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. It's great to have people like that in my life to give me a hand with that stuff. So the next part, we're going to be getting this PC1. And this is where like the head is gonna sit afterwards on the body area. We'll just plop that right on while we have it opened and available. So big thing with me too is, especially when I am like making content, I don't stop until it's all done. So I try not to do everything in episodes. I'm definitely big on like longer videos and different things along those lines, because I don't know, it just seems like if you're gonna watch something, it's like watching a movie, you know. And if you're all really enjoying like what's going on with the live streams and stuff, you might as well just like sit, you know, we're just gonna sit this out until the end. We're just gonna finish it up together. If you are here too tonight, feel free to drop anything into the chat. It's open to everyone. There's no right or wrong answers. Next step, PC4 C17. So PC4, we need one of these guys right here. There we go. And then C17. And you're probably going to hear some ruckus here. I'm going to be wrestling through all the runners as well. C17's right here. Whoops. Time to get caught up here. Beautiful. Now this sits like this, right? And then you're going to take your PC4, you're going to plop it right up at the top here. just like that. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. And then you're also going to take your body right here, and you're just going to plop that right up underneath, like so. And then you should get some type of effect like this, right? Looking good so far, everyone. Looking good. And that concludes step 1. So all of what we just did is considered step 1 in the manual. And that's how much we've done so far. On to step number 2. Step number 2 is going to be the head, of course. And we're going to be starting off with C11 and A26. And then we're going to have A25 finish up with that afterwards. So C11, which is a very, very small part right here. Make sure when you're cutting, you're not cutting too deep, because these small parts are very easy to just destroy with the nippers. And I think we're going to do both. We'll do A26 and A25 just so we can keep rocking and rolling here. So A25 is right here, and you're going to be putting a sticker for the eyes on it. I almost lost that one. See this little part? We don't want to destroy that too much, or at all for that matter. A26. It's right here, and we're actually going to flip the runner around because the mold kind of comes up on this side. And I have everything when it comes to the music on shuffle, so if things are getting kind of sleepy time for you all, let me know. I'll just skip it to the next one. Okay, so A26. It's going to just checking out to see where this is going to lie here. And I think it's going to sit just like that, if I do say so myself, because your face is going to kind of come over, and you want to make sure you're putting the face on right too. Alright, just back this up. These smaller pieces you might not be able to see that well, but we will be going back through afterwards just to check things out for everybody. Please bear with me. I'm not sure if that's going to be in all the way or not. Just checking things out. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Trying to push it in just a little bit more. And it doesn't look like it's just, it looks like it's just kind of just sitting there. So we're going to try this out again. Here we go. Also, too, going back to the longer like videos and whatnot, I'd spend quite a long time on YouTube when it comes to like a lot of different things, whether I'm trying to learn something or if just I'm into a lot of different things. If I want to like watch something Gundam related, you know, that's what I'm going to. And a lot of times I'm gonna personally be going to watch a longer video because I'm either like gonna fall asleep to it, or if I have spare time and, you know, outside of day-to-day life, I'm gonna like watch something I enjoy. And I'd rather have, instead of having that like short little impulse thing where you're just sitting there and endlessly scrolling, I want to enjoy like what I like and whatnot. The sticker for A25 is going to be number 2, just so you can cover the eyes with that. Again, I just utilize what's in the kit. That's why I do these straight builds. I know a lot of us are using markers or paint, but just so we all can kind of come to a place and hang out, I'm just going to be doing these straight builds for a while. I think time is a factor too with a lot of different stuff. and it's very hard to do a lot of different things sometimes because of time. And I'm just checking to see. I guess it's like this. All right. Sorry guys, I just went off camera just for a second because I was just reading the instructions. And it's gonna kind of go, it's kind of weird how the eyeballs are sitting with this, but from what I see, like this circle part could be, oh, it's got to be this side. So while everybody's in the chat, you know, whether you're in the chat right now or if you're going to be in it later on, what's your favorite mobile suit when it comes to Gundam Wing? Or who might be your favorite pilot? And give us some explanations. I'd like to hear some responses with that. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard because everyone's kind of has their own personalities and stuff. I mean, you know, I think the general consensus is probably going to be Hiro Yui because of how edgy he is. But it's not always good to be that edgy. I'm still trying to get this down packed here. This might not be the most perfect thing. They don't make these stickers very good here, which is probably why people paint and different things like that. I'm just trying to get this at a good angle. And not lose it at the same time. No. All right. Well, here we go. We're going to lose it. I'm just going to push that down just a little bit, and we might just have to keep rolling with this because I don't want to spend all night on the eyes specifically. That's probably the best we're going to get with that, at least with my skill set. Okay. I know you can't really see that too much, but then that's supposed to sit right here just like this. I probably should have set that first. I guess I didn't do too bad for the sticker. I mean, it's kind of sitting where it needs to sit. Not sure if you can all see that or not, but we'll do like a close-up once the head is like completed and different things along those lines. So that's where we're at with that. That took a little bit longer, but the stickers and how small things can be at times, I mean, that's what ends up happening. So all right, now we need C12 and C14. C12 and C14. So C12, just like that right there. Just a little tip there. That's all we need. Just a little tip right here with this guy. Awesome. There we go. And then C14, it's going to be this piece right here. And then we're probably going to flip that around because of how the mold is on the runner. Here we go. Perfect. All right. And then it looks like this piece should go like this. And then you just plug that bad boy right in here. And you should see the back end of this connect with the actual head. So, oh. And then you're going to put your other piece in right here, and that should sit right on this little pin, which you're all going to see and then just connect those two holes together like so. And it should go back pretty far. Not really sure how far it's going to go back, but kind of look like this. There you go. And then we need to C13. And then that should be this piece right here, as you can all see. I'll have to adjust my settings next time too, because I know I am lagging a little bit tonight, and I apologize about that. Every time I do a live stream, I learn some new things about stuff, and I'll make sure to handle that going into there. Also too, I think what we're going to do is we're going to connect this C13 first, and then we have to apply another sticker. So just make sure you're pushing that down just like that. And, you know, just make sure you're just getting it right in there so there's not a lot of like creases or openings, crevices, I mean, not creases. And then we need sticker 1 on this. And sticker 1, it should go on this top half right here. I'm not sure if you all can see that or not. And we'll try to apply this here. It might actually go in this little area right here. You see this little opening? And I might have to get something just a little bit. Yeah, I don't want that going too much sideways. So I'm going to see what I got here for tools too. I could help us out a little bit. I do have tweezers. I might insert a small pair of tweezers here. Real quick. Just so we can get that nice and straight in there. Kind of pop these open. I mean, we could probably use this side too. It's kind of thick, so let's see if I can find something else for everybody. They're very thick. Your pliers. Gotta utilize what you got. I mean, let's see. I'm just trying to find something maybe flat. I can do that. I could probably just use the sticker book too, to be honest. Just get right in there, nice and flat. And the problem is too, I was too high on the sticker. So just want to make sure you apply enough pressure there to that, so it doesn't start flopping all over the place. Looks like we did pretty good with that. Again, you're just kind of utilizing what you have and you're going from there. Our next piece, and this will be the final piece for a step number 2, is A, which should be this one, A8. And that's going to be this piece right here. And you can all see it. And we're going to just flip that around. And it looks like we can just kind of get in right from the back side there. Boom. Beautiful. And then that's just going to go right where the center of the head is. And then you're just going to apply that. And then you got your fin out of the way at this point. Awesome. So look at that. Head's complete. You're ready to rock and roll with the Sandrock. All right. Step number 3. We're going to be doing the right arm. And we're going to start off with C, C116, C112, and PC3. So here we go. C116, which is going to be this part right here. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. No judgment zone here either, everyone. I am not perfect by any means when it comes to this. I'm not going to sit here and bash a bunch of people for enjoying the process of building Gunpla. Just trying to build a community where people feel appreciated, essentially. We can all come together for a common like, which is Gundam, and continuously spread that love for the hobby. PC3, and we need one of these guys right here. And we're just gonna go whoop up, and then whoop up. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Those that are stopping in, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for your time. Alright, C116 and 12, so it looks like this is going to kind of go in. It's got a weird way of doing it. So I think it's got to go in just like this, everybody. So make sure that this side like that, and you're going to see it too a little bit. And then you're just going to push that in right there. I know there's some glare and stuff from the light, but that's how that's going to go in. And then your PC3 should be fitting on this bottom half right here. Judging by what that says. We might have to remove that if I don't understand what the directions are trying to say, but for right now, that's where that's going to go. PC15, PC115, which is going to be this piece right here. Here we go. All right, and then this should all kind of flow into place. You're just matching up holes at this point. And that should go, I'm assuming, I guess it goes like this. And then you're going to see that. Oh, I missed the hole there. There's a small hole there too, everybody. You just want to make sure you line everything up properly and get it nice, crisp, just like that. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so now we're going to be stepping this up a little bit, and we got some D parts coming our way and a couple different stickers. So we need D13, D12, and then A11. So let's get the A11 out of the way real quick, and then I'll have to look for my D parts. Put those on afterwards. So A11, which is, looks like we have 2 of those. So, and of course that would make sense because this is for the arms. There we go. And then D, wherever that is, D1. Here we go. I'm throwing stuff. I'm throwing things all over the place. Okay, so D13, D12. So D13, D12. We'll get 3 out of the way first. Pretty simple stuff. Alright. And then we'll flip D12 around because a couple of these are coming out the other side just like this. There we go. And then right here along the side, just like this, cut at this angle. Bam. So let's apply the parts first and then we'll do the stickers afterwards. So looks like D12 has that A1 part that sits. Just trying to see where angle it's at. I'm assuming it's like this. So I'm not sure if you can all see that or not. But that's going to pop right in like that, and that's how that should look at this point. And again, I keep hearing my camera go off. I'm not sure if it's trying to tell me something or not. Again, if the we'll say the HD camera goes bad, then I'm just gonna have to switch to my laptop camera just so y'all can see what I'm trying to explain and stuff. But yeah, so that's how that's gonna look. And then let's see, we need to put this on this D13, so it has it this way in the manual, it looks like. I'm just trying to see. And then this looks like, so there's a couple holes on this side, these small holes, and you're just going to be able to just kind of slide that in just like this, right? So that's your D12 and your A11 piece together, and then your D3 is just going to be on the complete opposite side. Make sure you're angling this out right so that it all kind of comes together and it fits just perfectly in there. It's got to match your holes up with the smaller pieces, and then just like that. That's how it should look. Beautiful. Now we need D1, or excuse me, we need our sticker 4 and 5, which I'm just going to show you guys real quick. You're going to get 2 sets of 4 and 5, of course, because, well, you have 2 arms. So, and then I'm not going to try to mess around with this too much. Again, the stickers are my worst enemy tonight. It looks like that's taken a lot of time. That doesn't look too bad, I guess, considering where it's at. And then D5 is just going to go right on the back side. You'll see like where a little triangle is. I'm not sure if you can actually see that or not, but that's where your D5 sticker is going to go. You all are stopping in tonight. I definitely appreciate it. Had Wolfpack and Roberto throw some comments into the chat. Don't be scared. You can ask me questions, you can talk about life, Gundam, Gunpla, anything you'd like. We're all just chilling, having a great time. So, bam, got your sticker on this side, got your sticker on this side, and then we are ready to rock and roll to the next section. Got some B parts this time, so we need B8, B18, B19, and B15. And that's A. There's C. Looking for B. Where'd the B go? That's D. There we go. B1, 8, 5, and 9. Let's move that real quick. So B1, 8, 5, and 9. So 5 is right here. That's the piece you're going to be looking for. Let's go like that. We'll just get it all together first. There we go. That's 5. Go right down the list, B18. So that's going to actually be right next door to what we're dealing with right now. There we go. And then number 9 is right here, this guy. We're going to actually flip him around because we got a couple little bars on this end from the runners. This little snip snip. And then right at the top. Beautiful. All right. Gonna keep rocking and rolling here, everyone. So B18 is this piece right here, and it's saying it should go like this, and then 5 should go like this. That's just going to kind of connect together. You're going to see where that kind of connects together right there, just like so. And then number 9 is going to, it looks like everything should go right in here, so like your holes. There we go. And you should get something that looks a little bit like this. Perfect. Next ones that are going to attach to the B parts is A20 and A19. And it's looking like A is your biggest runner you got out of this thing. So A20 and A19, and those parts are going to be right down here. So you're going to see A19, which is this one right here. A20 is going to be this one. You're going to be rocking and rolling really quick with this. All right, we're already an hour into this. Make sure, okay. We're already an hour into this tonight. And then A20, which is right here. Boom, just like that. So this, make sure you're facing everything the proper way. So it looks like the circle where your hand is going to end up is going to be facing this this side, right? And okay, so A20, and then see where the holes are. You're just going to match the holes up just like that. Just like that, and then of course you're going to match your sides up with the arm. Boom. And that's how that should look after you connect everything together. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. C114, C113. All right. All right, C114, which is right here, and then C113 is going to be right here. So, very simple, little flick of the wrist. 14, 13. Love live stream now. A little hesitant at first, a little scared to get on here with everyone, but you know what? If you like something enough, you'll do what you got to do it. These parts, you want to make sure that most of the time they'd slide like right down, so you shouldn't have too big of a problem with that. Sometimes it may seem like it's going the wrong way, but just make sure everything seems to kind of line up, and then you're gonna have to stick the other part on top of there just like so, and it's gonna be flipped up like this. Make sure you have enough room to do that, and then you're gonna get something that looks kind of like this afterwards. Perfect. And then next step here is they want you to take this part, and I'm not sure, this should go down a little bit further, it's saying. I don't have enough, so let's pull this off real quick. Maybe I put that on the wrong way. I thought I would have a little bit more than that. Something's not going right here. This should be sticking out just a little bit more just so you can put this piece on, but I'm not seeing it. Not sure what's going on with that. Let's see if I can push that down. Oh, this could be a problem too. Sometimes you're gonna get these little parts like that. Just kind of scrape it off a little bit. Alright, let's see if that does anything this time. There you go. There we go. See, just got to do a little bit of cleaning up afterwards. And then, there we go. See how we're getting a little bit more length that time? You're going to run into those problems every now and then this should just fit on just like so. And then bada bing, bada boom. We're almost done the arm. Okay, so your fist, you can have just a straight hand or one to hold weapons with. And I think we're just going to do one to hold the weapons with because he has the two of the heat shuttles. And I could be saying that wrong. If I am, I do apologize. So just so we can have something to grip our weapons with, we're going to do B127 and B128. You can pick and choose what you want because, again, like these model kits, everyone's going to have their own specific way to like customize things, or they want to put them in like specific poses and whatnot. We're just going to hold on to some weapons so people can see what's actually going on. So your B127 is going to be this part right here. And I'm going to try to get this as straight as possible so everyone can see what I'm actually doing. I want to make sure I'm not cutting too far down. Okay, and then B128, which should be right next door. And it's going to be this part right here. We should be able to get this one from this side, and then we're going to flip this bad boy around. And then we're going to cut right about there, I want to say. And then get right where the ball is on the bottom. So that was a lot of effort here for part number 3. And of course you're going to put your hands together and it should turn out to be something looking like this. I'm doing this too because if you are like getting into the hobby, gives you some first looks at what you could potentially be getting when you buy a Gunpla kit. Not sure, that seems a little off, but that's how it sits. So there you go. That is the Gundam Sandrock's. This says right arm, but it looks like a left arm. That looks left to me. So anyways, we'll let them do what they got to do. I don't think that's right in the manual, but I could be wrong. Step number 4, we're going to the left arm. C2, so we got some C2 parts here, and utilize the extra. A lot of times you're going to see like a lot of the same letters are going to have 2 after it, and you're just dealing with the same parts. It's just usually for like the opposite sides. You're going to see it for like the arms. You're going to potentially see it for the legs as well. Anything that doubles up with like, you know, limbs, different things like that. So C216, C212. All right. C216. Just like that. There we go. And then C212, which you're going right here with this one. There we go. If you're all enjoying what you're seeing so far, don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. I may have some technical difficulties tonight. Not sure how I'm dealing with the lag issues or how I'm dealing with this camera so far, but I've said it a couple different times. things might be a little weird tonight, and then going into next times I'll be able to do things a little differently for everybody. PC3 again. I'll find my P parts here at the bottom. Barrel, bottom of the barrel. So PC3, that's your second part right here, and then those will be gone completely. All right. I know I probably sound like a broken record with the subscribe stuff, but the more subscribers I have, the more content I will continue to make. If it's enjoyable content, of course, for you all. And I do it because I like doing this stuff. That's it. I do it because I like doing it. All right, let's see, C215, which is right around where we were just at, which is right here. Here we go. You know, leave it up to you all too, new types and ace pilots. If you're liking certain things and you want to see me kind of go a little bit more with some of the stuff that I have been doing, feel free to just drop a line and let me know some of the things you are liking on my channel. And then you're just going to line these up just like this. Make sure everything's lined up properly. Sometimes when you get to these P parts here, things can get a little weird. But just make sure you're nice and flush all the way around your part, and then you should be okay with that. Okay, so D15, D16, and A11 again. So our D parts are, well, I'll grab the A because I'm already in this box, and I think D is back in the other box again. So again, we're going to be cutting like a lot of duplicates at this point because we're going to be doing the arms, and then the legs of course are going to be coming afterwards. So A11, and then just make sure you get nice and close there. Don't want a lot of residual. Bam. D11, so I did D15, D16, D15, which is right here. And we'll go to this side real quick. See this? Here we go. I am streaming kind of late too for a lot of us, especially if we have a lot of people that wake up early. I know I get up pretty early every day too to go to work. Cool. And then we'll be doing some stickers again afterwards. And just like last time, let's see, where are we at? So right here, you're gonna put your A11, and that should just slide right in. Make sure you're finding out where it's gonna slide right in for you all. It should just go in just like this. Pretty simple. Bam. Looks kind of like a talon. And then this part is going to go on the... Okay, so these are going to go on this piece right here. And then what we'll do is, after everything is on the shoulders here, we will... yeah, just like that. We'll put the stickers on just like last time on the other side. Again, make sure you're matching up where things are going to potentially go, your holes, so you get a nice flush look to that, just like this. Squeeze hard if you gotta, and that's where we should be at. Stickers again are going to be sticker 4 and 5. Point out where those are going to go. It looks like 4 is going to go on the back side this time, so we'll do this. YouTube has a solid audio library. I don't know if anyone else is into content creation, whatever. But if you're looking for some really cool background music, I mean, that's kind of what you're hearing right now. I have a folder just kind of dedicated to this stuff, and it's free. As long as you're making things on YouTube. Did a lot of research trying to get into this content creation, and we have a pretty solid niche when it comes to Gundam and Gunpla. I hope you all are enjoying some of the content that I am making as well. It's been a blast. It's been a solid year of me doing this. I know it's kind of a slow thing, but I do it in my spare time. So that's it for the stickers. For that piece. Now we're going to go to B28, B25, and B29. And again, we are going to have like a few of these runners are going to just be duplicate parts. It's just going to be for the opposite side of the limbs. So B25 is right here. And like I said, well, I'm going to try to get it as straight as possible so you all can see like what I'm actually doing. And then B28 is right next door, right here with this part. Gonna definitely have to invest into a different camera. Unfortunately, this one is a really good camera, but I can't chance going live and then having the battery die every time. You know what I mean? And then B29 is gonna be this piece right here, and then we'll have to probably flip that around because some of these are on the opposite side. Get right in there just like that. And then another one just like this. Bam. We're going to put those together real quick. So B28 should be facing this way. And then B25. Okay, that should be... Sorry, I'm just trying to take a look here real quick. I'm just going to match the holes up just like last time, everybody. And then B29, your holes are going to be on this side again, of course. Awesome. And then you're going to get something that looks like this after you connect all those pieces together properly. A21, A22 this time, folks. Okay. 20, 21, 22. So we're looking in this general area right here. 21, 22. If you are watching this now, or if you're going to watch it later on, if you all would like me to continue to do kits from the Gundam Wing line, please don't hesitate and drop a line in the comments. And then you guys will get kind of a feel of like some of the different series outside of the UC universe. All right, so bam, and it looks like you're just gonna do this on this side, just like so. That's just gonna snap right in just like that, everyone. And then just gonna match up everything on this side. Make sure things are nice and flush. And it looks like we're having some difficulties with this side. Not sure. I think that's as good as that's gonna get, probably. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, C213, C214. All right, so C213, which is this piece right here. then C214. It's going to be right next door. Just calming. Got the music on. Home with myself tonight. Just nice being able to find a hobby like this where you just kind of chill out, you level out from the day. All right, so it's like this side's gonna be facing out, and again, you gotta make sure that you have enough of this to go on top. We should be okay. I don't know. We're gonna just not mess around too much with that this time. Looks like I have a little bit of excess right here. Just get that right out of there, and just like that, boom, gone. All right, let's try that again. Not sure if this really matters what way or not. Okay, that's gonna look just like that. And then you're going to put your other piece on like this. And now we're at a rave or a dance club, it sounds like. Gotta turn it down on my mic. My headphones blowing me away. Okay. And then you're just going to connect these two pieces right here. Bam. And that's what it should look like once you get this all connected together. Now on to the next one. And again, we're going to be doing hands where you can hold weapons and different things like that. B130, B129. Where's our B here? There we go. That should be it. B130, B129. So 29. So here's 30. We're just going to get that right out of the way right now since we found it. And then right in here. Whoop, comes right out. And then 29 right across the street from us. Gonna make sure this is going down the way it is. Very simple. You put the hands together with your knuckles. Right. Press down until you form a fist. And then you just plop that bad boy right on. End result. And that's what I like to see. So look at this. These are the parts that we've completed so far on our journey here with the Gundam Sandrock. Not too shabby. It's like we're almost there. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Get those right out of the way for us. Actually, step 5, which is a pretty easy step. So let's do this real quick. We're going to connect all these parts that we made so far. I didn't realize that was a thing. Here we go. Okay. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's keep that on camera just a hair. And now we're going to step 6, which is 2 legs. And it says ×2, so I'm assuming we're going to be using the same parts to do both legs. Oh. Something's going on. I'm just checking ahead real quick. So we'll do these step 6 ×2. Looks like we got a lot going on. I'm not really too sure. Okay, 7 and 8 look pretty easy. Cool. So we're going to start off with B26, B16, and PC7. So what we'll, and it's saying that twice essentially. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to build, we'll build the B2 side, then we're going to build the B1 side, and then we're just going to split it up, and you're going to see it like in this general area right here. So let's do it. Let's take a gander. So B26, so we got our B1 right here, and we're going to look for B2. So B16 is going to be this part right here. And we're just going to follow the directions all the way down. And then we'll connect to what we need to connect to. So B16. And then everything should come together pretty well, I want to say. Oh, sorry about that. That was my water bottle going off. So B26 is right here. Perfect. Those that are sticking around tonight, I definitely do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the show so far. I'll get that right out of the way for everybody. And then PC7, and then we have A24 afterwards that is going to go on. So, yeah, I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. It keeps like the shutter keeps going on and off. So we need 2 PC7s, which are these guys right here. Alright, so bam. And then that's right here. Not sure why the shutter keeps going off. It's kind of strange. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to look up A24 real quick, because it looks like these parts have to sit on A24 afterwards. So there should be 2 A24 pieces, if I am correct. And we do have 2 A24 pieces, which are right here. So let's just get to that point, and then we can go to the next phase afterwards. Folks, I think we're halfway there so far. We got about an hour and 30 minutes on the clock. I know I do some pretty long introductions as well. And it's mostly for people that are just stopping in for their first time. And those that keep coming back for more, I do appreciate your patience as we get through that. Right, so that is it for that. Now, these parts, it says it sits up, and it's supposed to sit in there somehow. So you're going to see it, and then you're just going to kind of push that right in there. It should just sit, and again, you should be able to push it in there. You're going to see like some places for those pegs to kind of go through, and then it should look something like this once you push that PC7 up through the B1 and B26. Do that on both sides, right? Because this is a ×2 step for the legs. Make sure it's kind of looking similar like it is on the other side, which we can both agree. We all can agree on that. And then for A24, it should, I think it sits just like this. So you're going to see these 2 little pegs right here on this end of it, and it's going to sit right in there just like this, and it should be pretty well flushed. So you're going to get something along these lines. There you go. Do the same thing for the other side. Just look for the pegs. And again, it should just go right in there pretty smoothly. Nothing too crazy as of right now. There we go. Alright, so our next step is going to be cutting out our 2 of the A23 parts to continue on with the legs. And as you all can see right here, A23, A23. Get our little snip snip with the nip nips. And it doesn't matter what side you put it on, because A23 goes on both sides. Beautiful. We're hanging on by a thread with this one on this side. Drop it. Okay. And then with these parts sit like so, the A23, right, that we just cut out, it's gonna sit up just like this, and I'm just trying to see where it's gonna do. So it looks like it's gonna kind of sit down. I feel like that should be upward. So it should sit up like this. That seems pretty, yeah, that seems about right with that. That's gonna be kind of your end result with this. It's kind of big, but you're gonna have another part that covers like this half afterwards. Make sure you do that on both sides, everyone, if you are like checking this out or you're gonna be building later on. So far so good. Things are looking pretty good so far. That's where you're gonna end up having some pretty big feet there, Sandrock. Alright, C110, C210, which are gonna be some white parts. So we'll get C210 out of the way first, because that's the one we found first. And that's going to be right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Let's go. And then C2, we're going to put on that side. And then C1. We are going to find right here. It's kind of the same part. Alright. Oh, don't want to cut that the wrong way. There we go. And these parts are going to fit right where these holes are right here. So you're just going to match the holes up again with that. And then you're going to place your parts on like that. And this is what the foot is going to look like, at least. Pretty cool. Make sure you do that on all sides, everybody. Same scenario on this side. You're just going to match the holes and then press down with all your hope. There. That's what you're going to end up with. B2 and B17. So we're out of this C stuff for right now. Find our B parts again. It should be pretty self-explanatory to find. So it looks like B27 first, which is going to be a part that looks just like this. Yeah, sorry for the lag, everybody. I'm seeing that in the Freeman app. I'll have to make some adjustments into the next one. Did a lot of tests too prior to this, but I know how I can be sometimes. So B2 is going to be on the right side here, and then B17, which taking a look right now. B17, it's gonna be this piece right here. Cool. Yeah, I fall asleep to a lot of different stuff. Lately I've been falling, like on YouTube, lately I've been falling asleep to like a lot of walkthroughs of like old school Gundam games, like especially like on the PS2. I think that was the glory days of those games. We definitely don't have that these days, at least in my opinion. And you're going to want to make sure that it's facing out this way from what the manual says. Okay, just push that right down in there just like that. Use your strength. Get it right in there. Same scenario on this side. Gonna want to make sure it's facing out this way for everyone, right? And then push that right down in there like so. You want that flat part sticking up too, just so you all understand. Then C219, C119, so we're going to go back to some white parts again. All right, C119 right here. Yep. MS Sagas was a solid game back on the PS2. Xeon Front. Definitely spent a lot of time doing Gundam versus Zeta Gundam and Earth Federation versus Xeon. Those were fun times. Love to complete my SD Gundam G Generation series soon. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything on my channel, so like some weeks we'll do like kits a little bit more, and then some weeks we'll do some gaming a little bit more. Alright, so this part is pretty self-explanatory too. So this ball, it's going to go through this hole right here, it looks like. And then you're just going to push that in, and you should have something that looks a little bit like this at the end of it. Alright. Going to do that on the other side as well. So you're going to take this ball right here that's on the inside, and you're going to go through this square hole. And then you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this, from what I understand. I hope that's the right way. Tightly fit in parts as they go. Yeah, that's the only way we can do this. So that's where we're going to end up with that. Yes, it should look just like that too. I'm looking at the picture right now. All right, our next part is going to be two B22, B12, B13, B23, B14, B24. A lot of B's. 6 B parts. We're going to be clearing out B in no time at this point. You're going to hear some rustling. Alright, so this is the B2 side. So B2, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. So we got 2 right here. 3 and 4. 2, 2. Here we go. 2. Just like that. Bam. 3, which is right up top. Here we go. And I can't stop now, so I'm just going to be dealing with the lag, unfortunately. 2, 3, and then 4. And we'll just line everything up just so we don't get confused with a lot of different parts. Be watching this later, probably laughing at myself. Alright, so that's it for that. And then going over to B1 at this point. So this should be 2, 3, 4. Same scenario on the B1 side. You got 2, 3, and then 4. Come on now. Here, I better do this side. There we go. 2. And then 3's right here. 3. And 4. Two, 3, 4. Bada bing, bada boom. And you're just going to put all those parts together at this point. And we'll go down the side here. I think this is going to go something like this, right? Just like that. on one side, and then you're just going to match the holes on the other side here. There we go. And compress it real tight here. And then that's going to just kind of sit off to the side. We'll get the other side done. Okay, so this is going to be just like that. And then you're just going to put these where the hole is, just like that. Man, my connection is just not doing too well right now. I apologize about that, everybody. Keeps dropping out here. So hopefully you can still enjoy the stream, even though it might be a little laggy. Just like that. Alright, now we need 2 PC8s. So we gotta find our PC pieces again in our box of goodies. Alright, it's PC8. We got 2 of those because we're doing the legs right now. So we need 1, 2 right here. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Let's go PC8. Drop that right there. And then like that. Perfect. Drop that in there. Looks like we're gonna need another PC8 afterwards. So we're gonna keep that out real quick. So let's drop the PC8 down here first. And that's gonna fit along this flat part right here, everybody. You're gonna get PC8 in here. You're just gonna push that right through. And you should be just fine. Again, make sure things are flush looking, because you just never know how these things are gonna be put together. Okay. Same thing on the other side here. Since we're doing the legs, a lot of legs. Lots and lots of legs. And we'll get to the PC parts first, but we do need, and we're just going to do this right off because we're going to need 2 parts from C1 and C2. So C1 18, C2 18, C1 17, C2 17. We'll find our C parts here, which are going to be the white parts for the legs. We're going to start off with C2 real quick. And we got 17 and we got 18 right here. There we go. All right. There we go. That's done and over with. And then 18. 17 right here for C1. So thank you all for sticking by me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm watching some view numbers go up a little bit. I think that was a little bit better than last time I did some streaming. So hopefully you're enjoying the content. And again, I do apologize about the lag tonight. I didn't have this many issues this past week. Hey Lee, how's it going, pal? Mr. Bory. The build, we are over halfway right now. I know you're kind of stopping in a little late, but I appreciate you doing that, my friend. Alright, so we're gonna do the, oh, we forgot the PC8 this time, so we gotta do 2 PC8s. We'll finish those parts up as of right now. Mr. Bory. I think I'm going to get harassed now. All right. So, pretty self-explanatory with this. You're going to want to make sure it's looking like, I guess it doesn't really matter. So, this piece, right? You're going to connect this side right up here to this hole. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, but I mean, you know, without the commentary and then all the camera and stuff, like all this things you do with live streams, I mean, you could probably build one of these kits in a couple hours if you have the time to do it, and if you think it's cool and stuff. Don't really need much, honestly, especially with the high grade kit that I'm building right now. These are pretty standard nowadays. There we go, just like that. See? Nothing wrong. You're gonna see a little bit of lag tonight too, Mr. Bory. Not sure what's going on with my settings. I wasn't going through this before, but here we are. We're doing things and stuff. Same scenario on this side. I gotta flip the page here. I apologize because I already did that. So, oh, I guess I don't because it's actually just mentioning all of it at once. So there you go. Do that. Make sure your PC8 is at the bottom here. There we go. Beautiful. Hopefully your stream went well last night, Mr. Bory. I appreciate some of the comments he sent me via text. All right, cool. Doesn't really look like much. Yeah, I see that. I'm using a different camera too. I don't know if it has anything to do with like being in a higher resolution, but the driver I have says it's like 720p, so I don't know. You have to subscribe in order to do 1080p through your computer. It's weird. And I'm like on a time limit too because the camera I have is usually the one like you can see my face with is usually the camera that I use when I do like the speed build or the animated videos that I've been doing with these model kits. And I did some research tonight prior to doing this build, this you know, this straight build, and the battery could die at any minute. So we'll see how it goes. I got the backup camera on, so we can do this. We're almost there. I think we're almost there. C29, C19. Right here. You'll have to elaborate on that. You're the techie. All right. 9. And we're getting there. Yeah, I'm out of the loop. I'm just a guy using what I got. Here we go. We'll put those together real quick. And it should kind of like, you'll see it angled down like this little part right here. And you're just going to want to line everything up just like this. You're going to see that. And then bam. Same thing for the other side. I might have to take a drink in a second too, everybody. I'm a little parched. A little dry. And that just clipped right in. That's what I like to hear. Booyah. 1 second, everybody. Yeah, we could talk about that outside afterwards. Yeah, again, the one I have right now that I'm streaming off of is a Canon EOS Rebel T7. I mean, it's okay. It's not, I don't think it's the best camera on the market. And unfortunately, when you're starting out, it's not like you're gonna drop like $1,000 on a camera like that. Unless you have the money, then by all means, you know. Yeah, Lee, we can, Bori, we can talk about that afterwards. I'll probably hit you up tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw some cash your way. B210 and B110. So right here, we're on B1. this is the part you're going to be looking for right here. And I'll show you where to put it afterwards. Just like that. There we go. Just going to try to center as much as possible, everybody. And then go back to B210. There we go. Looking for the same part for the other side. So this is right here, B110, B210. Just like that. Perfect. And then we'll need to do another part afterwards, but let's get these out of the way first, everybody. And then that's just going to kind of go like that. You're just going to match it up, right? Yeah, how was your stream yesterday, Corey? I didn't have a chance to get on, unfortunately. And it was pretty tired. I had to drive in the weather all day yesterday. That was pretty brutal. Had a lot of snow, everybody. And I do a lot of driving with my job. Let's see. C111, C211. So C211's right here. It's going to look something like that. Might have to change the music. Getting kind of depressed right now. C211, bam. And then C111 is going to be the same thing for the other side. There we go. Bam. And then that should fit on this piece just like this. And you're going to want to make sure. So it's going to go on just like this, everybody. You're just going to slide it right in over the top. It should just sit on there like that, I'm assuming. It says it's supposed to go down pretty far. Not sure if that's the case or not. It's kind of getting stuck in there too. Tightly fit the parts as they go. Okay. I don't know. Not really doing anything with that this time. Here, I'm going to try something else here for a second. Maybe I have to clean this up a little bit. Very strange. Having a hard time with this part here. It's not really going down like it's supposed to be. There we go. We got it that time. Snapped. Right in there. Again, you're going to have some challenges with some of this stuff, everybody. Sometimes you just got to get right in there and give it the old 1-2. You know what I mean? And then just like that. There we go. And I think this can slide down just a little bit more. We're going to see if it's going to actually do it or not. I think it's going to do much more than that. See, that one's in a little bit farther. So you want it kind of looking like this. So, I mean, you're going to have to really try with this part. So this is that C211, C111. Not really sure what's going on with this side, but the struggle is real. And I'm putting some power behind it, so I guess I'm just going to have to kind of leave it as is. And maybe we can push down or something after the fact. So essentially, this is what you're going to look like, right? And then you're just going to take, right, that PC8, and there's a slot down here for the foot. And you're just going to match all this up here. Make sure you really press down, because sometimes these parts like to twist up like that, for example. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend maybe just like pointing it downward so you have a little bit more leverage when you're putting the pieces together. There we go. I thought I had it. Not really sure what's going on with this. Looks like we're all going to be watching me struggle together. Alright, so what you want to do, like I said, you want to kind of get it in at an angle when you're putting the leg on. So just kind of go, you know what I mean? Until you feel it like kind of slide into that PC part, and then everything should be kind of like looking flush and different things like that at this point. And then we're going to do it with the other side as well. So just kind of, like I said, you want to come in at an angle. And you kind of want to get the front side in first and then just push down, as long as it doesn't tilt on you. So let's see. Okay. And there you go. Got a couple legs for you. Awesome. Put these off to the side for now. And then number 7. So step 7 and step 8 should go really quick at this point, because it's just it's one PC. So you got B132, B11, and then PC6, and then step 8 is B21, PC6, and B133. So we don't even need any white parts at this point. We just need our B parts, and then we got our P parts. Let's do our B2 stuff first. So we need B21, which is going to look something just like this right here. Okay. So B21, we're just going to keep that on this side. And it looks like we just need everything else off of B1. So B11, B132, B133. So B11, it's going to look just like B12, or B21, excuse me. And then you're just going to kind of go clippy clip clip, just like this. And clippy clip clip, just like this. And then here we go. Before we lose it, I'm actually very shocked we haven't lost any parts today. B132, it's going to be these guys right here. So B132, B133, that's where we at. Okay, 10 o'clock already where I'm at. It's been a long night already. For those that are sticking around, I definitely appreciate it. I know it's kind of difficult at times, but we will be done this very, very soon. I feel it. And then we need our PC parts, PC6 times 2. So 6 and 6 right here. PC6. And PC6. Beautiful. All right. And then just going to take a look at, see how this goes. So it looks like your PC6 is going to go facing the square, face it out, right? And then you're just going to push that in just like that. So you should be looking something like this after you do that. And then this piece, you're just going to push right down in here like so. And then after everything is said and done, you're gonna look something just like this afterwards. We're gonna put that on this side. And then it's gonna be kind of the opposite on this end. Make sure you're facing outwards. Right. Push it right in here. Then you're gonna look something just like this. And then make sure this part is facing outwards as well, so you can slip the other one right in on top of it. And then you got yourself something that looks just like this. And then you put one of these right here. You're just gonna match the hole with the peg essentially off this part right there. Try to stand these legs up. Same scenario on this side. Drop it like it's hot. And then boom. And then you got these two parts, and then you're going to be able to eventually connect to the waist once we get to that part. Which, speaking of waist, part or step number 9 is the waist. So let's get right down to business with this. D14, D17, A15. So we got some D parts coming our way again. Let's put our D parts over here now, because I don't think we're going to need too much of those at this point. Or C. Sorry guys, I'm throwing things around like I own the place. Okay, D14, D17. So D14 right here. Here we go. Slide right in for D14. There we go. And then D17. Gonna connect right here with this one. There we go. Uh-oh. I think my camera died. Yeah, I think my camera died. Hold on just a second, because I think my big camera just died on me. Alright guys, you're going to see my mouse for a second, because I think the Canon is done. It actually froze on me. So I'm going to bring up the laptop now. Hey guys. And then we're going to just kind of take out the Canon, because the Canon died, like I said earlier. So my apologies with that. We're going to do this. And we're going to shrink me down again. There we go. Beautiful. So now I'm going to be looking at you just like this. That's why I have the backup, because I wasn't sure when that was going to be a thing. I'm just going to shrink down just a little bit more here. And that should be good enough, I want to say. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That's good. Good enough. So that's why I did that, because I was not sure what was going to end up happening. So now we can carry on. All right, so you guys didn't get a chance to see this, but D14 and D17 are these parts right here, just like that. And then our next parts are going to be A15, or A5, excuse me, which is this part right here. Cool. I'm just gonna unsnap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something definitely different with that webcam. It's good for a hot minute. I mean, it did its job. You know, it was definitely like 2 hours. It's pretty good for battery, I want to say. But preemptive strike, right? I want to make sure that everything's going to match up with this as well. So you're going to see these little holes right here. And you're going to match those holes up just like this. And you're just going to press right down into that A5, and it's going to look something like this. And you're going to do that on both sides. And it should be okay. There you go. And that's what it should look like. So we need an A15 and an A16. So A15 right here, and then A16 is right below it. So 15, and then 16. This one's a little bit more complicated than the Zagok. Here we go. All right, let's do it. So A15 is going to go on this side, and you're just going to make sure that these parts are going to fit properly. And it looks like the flat side is going, sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure. There we go. So that comes in just like that. So your triangle, it's going to be facing downwards when we do this. So just make sure you do that on both sides, and make sure your triangle that's on this piece, like A15 and 16, it's facing downwards. And then it should just kind of slide right in there. And click. You hear that? And that's what you're going to look like afterwards. A15 and A16. Our next parts we're going to need is A14 and A27. So A14, which is right here, and A27 is way down here. So get A14 out of the way real quick. There we go. Then A27 right here. All right. Here we go. Oh, I see some B parts coming up. And then of course you're just going to match the where it needs to go, and it should just kind of slide in like this. Everybody see that? That's just going to go right here just like that. It's going to clip right in, and then this is what it should look like. And then we got some B parts coming our way, so we're going to break out the B parts again. Looks like it's all B1 from what I see. So your bigger B runner, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So B115, it's going to look something like this right there. And then let's flip this around just to make things a little bit easier on cutting. So we're not cutting so far away. Okay. And then boom, just like that. And then 16 should be right near it. Yeah, so this is B16 right here, this part. Alright, boom. And then let's put those together. While we wait. So this is like that. And then so it's going to go something like this, everybody, and then you're just going to match the holes up here, and then everything, make sure when you're pressing down, whoops, everything starts to become flush, like that. B131. B131. Right here. So this part right here is B131. Make sure you're kind of cutting where you need to cut. This is kind of a weird piece. And I'm actually going to have to cut some excess off because of how it came off the runner. Alright. And then this looks like... Just taking a look here to make sure this is going to be coming in the right way. Not really sure. Is that supposed to... Trying to take a look here to see how this is supposed to go. Not seeing it. Huh. Yeah, that's really strange. It's weird. See, it's so dark too on this stuff sometimes. Not really sure. I'll have to cut, but that's really weird. That part is facing outward. Yeah, you guys ever go through this kind of stuff where you're looking at it, you're looking at the manual and it's like, what the heck are they trying to do here? I guess it's gonna kind of go like this. Oh, okay, I think I got it that time, everybody. So you literally have to slide that piece in. So this B131, you got to go in at another angle and it just kind of slides in there. And make sure this part, the open part on this end, is facing outwards when you're doing that. That was really strange. You're going to run into that too when you do these mono kits at times. You're going to be like sitting here for a couple minutes trying to say, what is going on with this situation? B114, we got this one right here. We're rocking and rolling. Okay. And then that's just gonna sit, looks like right on top here. Want to make sure that we're facing the right way. And then this should just kind of clip right in on top here, everybody. This is where we're at with that. And then the end result with this kind of stuff, this is where you should be with that. PC4 is going to be our next PC part that we're going to put right on the top here. If you're joining right now or you're watching this later, I do apologize about the lag. It's been kind of a thing tonight. I don't usually have that problem with lag, so gonna have to take a look at some settings afterwards and then we'll go from there. That PC4 is going to go right on the top here just like so, and that's where you're going to look like with your PC4 piece on the top half of that, which is your waist area. A6, A12, so we're back to our A parts again, and we'll bury some of this stuff right now. We are on step 9 of 12, I believe, and then we should be pretty much wrapping this up here very, very shortly. If you're all staying up late with me, hey, what's going on, man? I love Gundam as well. Thank you for stopping in again. I remember you stopping in last time with the Zagak. I appreciate you. Gundam Sandrock tonight. High grade. A12, which is, gotta flip this bad boy around so I can see what the heck I'm doing. A12 is gonna be here. I'm not sure if Wolfpack is still here. A6, A12, and then you know, again, you're just going to match your pegs with these parts on the back side. Make sure you're compressing really well so things are nice and flush. You can hear that snap too, which is good. I hope you guys can hear that. And then we're just going to start putting everything together. And then it's going to go... So this piece right here, you're going to find where the loop is, or the hoop. It's going to sit just like that, all the way around. And then your front piece right here, again, you're just gonna, whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. And then that's gonna sit just like that. And then you're going to put this other centerpiece on here like so. And that should hold everything in. Again, make sure you're matching your holes up. This can be kind of weird at times. See, everything's kind of slipping and sliding here. Oh, nice. Wolfpack, what are you going to be building? Here we go, everyone. Yeah, this was it's a pretty simplistic setup. I mean, I'll tell you what I'm using right now just in case you want to dive into some things. So I end up having to switch to like my, we'll say, integrated webcam on my laptop that I usually use when I do editing. Prior to this integrated webcam that I'm using, I was using a Canon EOS Rebel T7. Not really the greatest for streaming because I found out that the battery doesn't charge while it's being plugged into a USB port. And currently right now where you guys can see my hands and stuff so that you can see like me build like part to part, or if I'm like previewing, you know, the runners or the manuals, I'm just using an iPhone 14 and I'm going through OBS, of course, for streaming service, and they have an app on here where you can, like on your iPhone, I'm assuming they have it on Android as well, you like buy an app out straight, you have it forever, and you can turn your iPhone into a webcam as well. And small display space in Gundam Avalanche XE high grade. Fair enough. Very nice. I'll have to get into 00 eventually. But here's the waist as of right now, and we're going to wrap this up here in a couple seconds. A7, A13. Do A7 and A13. So our A7 piece is right here. It's not so tough once you just kind of get into knowing like the technology behind it, and then just kind of looking up some things to tweak, like, you know, your voice on your microphone. So we got to do ×2 with this, so we'll do A7. Yeah, as for tonight's stream, I kind of messed up. I should have probably looked at some settings here when it came to streaming, because again, I don't know where the lag's coming from, but I'm definitely getting a lot of that tonight. A13, I almost forgot about that, everybody. So A13 and A13. Hey Wolfpack, I'm not sure if you're friends with me or if you follow me on Instagram. You try to connect with me, and once you're done building your high grade XE, I'd like to see what you got going on with that. And that goes for anyone. If you guys want to kind of show off some stuff to me and whatever, feel free to hit me up on here or all my social media platforms. I always respond as much as possible. C120, C220, and I think that might be it for the C parts here. Okay, it's 20s, right? These are very small pieces. So again, like when you're cutting your nippers, make sure you're not like taking out half of the part with this. I've actually done that before. Yeah, you can just take a quick picture, man. You know, I don't expect, you know, everybody to do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? If you do happen, you need like advice and whatever to get things going, then I'll definitely like support you. I'll even subscribe to your channel if you decide to do live streams. All right, so let's put these pieces together. So we got A7, A13. Gonna go right here. Just like that. Beautiful. And then your C20 part, which I think I may have, maybe not. And that's just gonna kind of go like in just like this. And that's kind of the end result with that. And that's gonna be sitting on the side of the waist. Now it'll be on both sides. Of course, same scenario on the other side, everybody. Yeah, after everything is said and done with the live stream tonight, I'll take a look at your channel and I'll probably end up subscribing to you. Because that's what it's about too, everybody. If you're here and you're part of the Gundam community, like what I want to do is, yes, right? Hey, you're putting me on a pedestal right now. But the community, at least from my understanding, right, I want to see everyone grow and achieve at this stuff, especially when it comes to Gundam and Gunpla. Wolfpack, if you go to the description of this live stream, you're going to see a link called Linktree, and you'll be able to go to all my social media platforms that I'm currently on through that Linktree link. But yeah, I want to see everyone do what they want to do with this niche, whether it's Gunpla or if they, you know, if you all are streaming game footage, or if you want to talk about the anime, or if you're looking to grow just like me, I am all about helping everybody out when it comes to that kind of stuff. PC5 is going to be going on both sides of this as well. And I want to say we're going to be pretty much wrapping up the waist after these two PC parts are done. And I think we're pretty much done the PC parts after this, so congratulations. We rocked it out together. Okay, so let's get this together, because I'm assuming the next page is going to be putting everything together. So these PC 5 parts are going to go right here on the side of the waist. Same with that. It's right here on the side of the waist. And then I'm going to go over to step number 10. We're probably going to see some color at this point. And we are actually. I'm actually just going to kind of keep that out like that. So we're getting down to the end result here. So step 10 is putting pretty much all this stuff together. It's all right. You're going to see the clip on this side. You're going to hook this up right here just like so. And then same with this side. Just follow the follow it right down through. And then these can all kind of come up. And make sure, again, you're just connecting your peg to your hole where your PC parts meet. Flip that down real quick on that side. Sorry about that. And then you're just going to do the same thing on this side. And we're almost done, everybody. This is great. This was kind of a longer one. I did do a lot of talking tonight, too. I do have a tendency to not be quiet every now and then. And then again, you're just going to take your body, you're going to find the circular peg, and you're just going to kind of press down and make sure everything kind of snaps into place, just like that. Here we go. And then we're going to do a preview afterwards. I do have to build the backpack at this point, but you guys can take a look at that while I'm getting to step 11. So A18, B18, so we got some A and B. Probably gonna hear me hit my microphone too. That was my bad. I'm not sure. I want to take a look at something real quick. Okay, so that is coming up soon. I'm just planning this out, everyone. Got D, need the D parts. I definitely do have to invest in getting some things to separate the runners out a little bit better than what I have going on right now. All right, B18, which we're gonna just move the Sandrock. We'll move the Sandrock right here for a second. Okay, B18, B118, which is this part right here. It's a small part again. We want to make sure we're just gonna go clippy clip like that. Get this one on this side. Just push it out. And then we're just gonna leave B right here for a second, and then A18, which is right here. So A18 is gonna be this part right here. Yeah, going back to the link tree, my social media accounts, the only one that I'm having issues to try to access at this point is my TikTok, and that's because in the United States there's been like a temporary hold on the ban, but it was supposed to be banned on the 19th of January, and I don't have it on my phone anymore, and you can't really access messages or anything like that. So if you are going to potentially follow me on other social media, or excuse me, like other social media platforms, TikTok, it might be a little bit for me in order to respond to anything, but feel free to follow me on there, and when I get access to my account again, I'll definitely hit you all up. B113, B213. Not sure how many people are from the US that watch this channel, but that's been a big thing this month, with the exception of a lot of other stuff going on in the country. Not really big into politics, but you know, stuff happens. B213. I thought I was done with the B's, but I guess not. B213. Right here. Cool. Alright, let's do that for B real quick. And A17, which is this piece right here. And we'll have to flip it over because this side is kind of coming up on the other end here. Perfect. Alright, so the A17, you're going to take these B13 parts, 1 and 2, and you're just going to push it, these little holes right here. So see that? You're just going to push that right in there like so. Oh, I actually got to flip that around. My apologies on that. Come on now. There we go. So yeah, you're gonna get something like this. And then same thing on the other side with that other B part. Again, I'm probably gonna sound like I'm regurgitating a lot of this, but if you all are enjoying what you're seeing tonight, please don't hesitate to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe my YouTube channel, especially with, you know, fellow Gundam enthusiasts, people that really love the franchise, people that are into the Gunpla and different things like that. Again, I'm not claiming to be an expert when it comes to Gunpla. I am doing it because I enjoy Gundam as a whole. Like, I read the mangas, I watch the, you know, the animes, I've seen the movies, I've you know, I played a lot of the games growing up, and I had a couple different interests growing up, and Gundam just stuck with me for a very long time. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys about my age. I'm in my mid-30s now. So, I mean, that's quite a while. And I mean, I know Gundam's been out for a while as well, and I just lost my B part. Trying to find the B part here that I just cut. 12. I don't remember it falling over either. Well, that's not good. I don't know if it fell on the floor or not. Well, I didn't see it fall on the floor. Oh, I found it. It did not fall on the floor. And that's another thing about this. Things just keep flying all over the place. But no, I had quite a few interests growing up, and Gundam just stuck with me for a long time. Just makes sense. It's a good story behind it. I mean, I know a lot of the series kind of go off the same premise, but it's okay. I'm not complaining. Just take my money, right? So we're on the backpack, and you're just going to be putting the thrusters on now. There you go. See that? And then all you do is you take your Sandrock, and you're going to match up this rectangle peg, put it in the hole right here, and that should be it for the backpack. Now on to the weapons. Step 12. Here we go. Is the weapons. We need, so you can choose. You can have the heat shuttle or shuttle, whatever you want to call it. You can have it heated up, or you can have it not heated up. I think we're going to go with heated up just to kind of spice things up with this a little bit. So you're going to need D21, which are these guys right here. And I'll probably just keep the D11s in the runners, just in case I want to go back and maybe do something different. But I mean, come on, we want that, right? That's what we want. Beautiful. You're gonna do that ×2, of course, right? One for each hand. That's why I did the weapon hand, of course. And we're gonna be doing the shield here very, very shortly. There we go. Okay, so we'll toss that, and we need B211 and B111. Hey, Wolfpack, let me know if you need any help trying to find my Instagram as well. And that goes with all the new types and ace pilots out there. If you're wanting to see all my social media platforms, check the description out in the video, and you'll be able to see where I am currently residing online. And then B111, which is going to be this part right here. Yeah, if you all didn't see all the parts, I do apologize as well. Just kind of trying to get the best angle as possible when it comes to the stuff. Alright. And they should just clip right in, I'm assuming. So they just kind of clip right in. So you're going to look something like this when everything's said and done. And before we put all the weapons on and we showcase it to everybody, we'll get like the shield done at least. There you go. Beautiful. 2 of those. And then they can go on the backpack too as well. That's why these little slots, and I'll show you all how to do that. They got these little slots right here, and the handles float right into that afterwards. I was looking for, I have some stickers left too. I wonder if I forgot to put some stickers on. I'll have to take a look after. Yes, I did forget to put stickers on. let's do that real quick, everybody, and then we'll get right into the shield. So the 6 stickers are going to go, looks like it's going to go on the bottom of these guys right here. So right here, I missed that, and I want to make sure I get everything as much as possible in this live stream. So let's get these 6 on, and then we're going to do the 7 and 8 stickers right afterwards. So this one shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. Again, you're just going to match what you got to do here. I'm just trying to match to see what side this is going to be on. There we go. That's probably as good as that's going to get on that. So it's going to look something like this. You'll see like a red outline and a gray inside there. Yep. And we're just going to keep going live, everyone. If you're all enjoying like this new kind of stuff that I'm doing, then I'll be more than happy to go live probably a couple times a week. Alright. Again, just an average Joe, enjoying a hobby, not trying to be top of the game or whatever, just trying to hang out, meet some new people, talk about the franchise, so on and so forth. So yeah, see? Nothing too crazy. Put your arms down. Mr. Sandrock. That Katra would be really impressed right now. So that was my bad, everyone. We're gonna go back to the shield stuff. So at this point, oh, it looks like they have different hands for, let's take a look here. You could still do that. Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking to see if it was going to fit in the hand properly, because they have another set of hands, and I'll just tell you guys this, we're probably not going to build the extra set of hands, but B126, B124, and then B2, B123, B125, it's hands that are kind of tilted, so nothing too crazy with that. A4 C15. Okay, so A4 right here. Do this. There we go. And then one more time on this side. And then we might as well just do this 9 part too, because that's going to be coming up next. And I'll get that C15. Whoops, I hit my laptop when I did that. There we go. Alright, C15. We go digging again. And then we do have a couple more stickers. C15 right here. Perfect. We'll do our stickers afterwards, and then we're going to preview everything, and then I'll expand everything on my face there so y'all can see what the Sandrock looks like after the fact. Okay, so again, you're just going to match the holes, 2 big holes right here, right? Just like that, and that's what you're going to be looking at for the shield. And then just gonna match up everything right here again. Gonna hear that snap. Spin her around. And then you need a B117. So he can hold it. That's gonna be another small part. So this guy right here, very small. I think that camera I had before was the reason why I was lagging. It was a different quality. Okay. So the circle side is going to be going inside of the shield right here. Just like that. And then you're going to be able to just place it on either hand. And you can actually place it on the backpack too. So you can either place it on the backpack right here, which we're probably not going to do. And the hand that they're choosing to put it on, not really too sure. We'll take a look. So it looks like it's going to be this one right here. We're going to put that right on here, just like so. Here we go. And then we're going to put our weapons on finally. You guys are going to get like a kind of a close look. Oh, I got to do one thing. I got to put the stickers on the shield. See, I keep forgetting stuff. Because it's late. Getting late. Very, very late. So 7. It's going to go on this side. Why is it? It's placed in a kind of a weird spot. I feel like it should go like this. I could be wrong though. I think it's gonna go like this. Sorry everyone. So that's kind of where the sticker is gonna be on the shield. Alright. Looks like a set of eyes actually. Almost forgot the stickers again. Okay. And then, oh, I gotta flip this sticker around. It's gonna go just like that. Oh. Wow. There we go. There you go. See? That side and this side. Pretty cool. Now we're going to put our weapons in our hands. Finally get to see what this bad boy is all about. Everything's on fire, of course. Burning up. There you go. That's pretty much it. And again, you can put the heat shuttles or shuttles right here and the shield on the back side, but for the stream's sake, we're just going to take a gander at this. And I'm going to start picking up some stuff here real quick, just so we can get into our outro. Just get into the outro right now, and then you all can see what's going on. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Okay. It's time. I'm going to expand my face here because we got a good opportunity to see where the hand is, where my hand is, kind of going around, and you can check out what the Gundam Sandrock actually looks like, because we are finally completed with this kit. And I'm going to go to full screen for my face so you guys get a better view of the Gundam Sandrock. Just give me 1 second. Hit the screen real quick, and it looks like I'm just going to take a look real quick up here because I got the live stream going too on my end. I'm just waiting for things to catch up to me. Let's take a look. Alright, cool. So, without further ado, I want to introduce to you all the Gundam Sandrock. This is from Gundam Wing, and we completed the high grade kit for this bad boy. And we're going to get right into the outro. everyone, I want to thank you all for your constant support. We're almost at 3 hours right now when it comes to building this, and I just appreciate all the comments from everybody tonight. Anyone that just stopped in for a hot second just to give your support to me, I definitely do appreciate it. And just getting into a couple other things, again, I have a Linktree account that has all my social media platforms in it. Feel free to check that out. If you're here on YouTube, this is where most of my content is going. I mean, I wish I could say it's going to a lot of different places, but I'm going to be utilizing my other social media platforms to promote my YouTube channel. So if you're here, you're already watching, you like what you see, you want to keep coming back for more, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you got to do. Let's build this Gundam community together, and I'm going to keep coming back. We're going to keep having a great time building kits like this. When you're at my, when you're just checking things out on my channel, I have a Let's Play series of SD Gundam G Generation Genesis. I'm going to probably start diving into that again here very shortly so we can continue on with that journey. I got the kits going. I just did a network test for SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm diving into a lot of different things when it comes to Gundam. And if you make it this far and you have some suggestions about things you might want to see on my channel, hit me up. That's what this is all about. It's about you. It's about me. It's about having a good time. And again, thank you all so much for the support. And as always, soldiers, we'll see you on the battlefield. Get yourselves to sleep now. It's been fun. It's been real. And we'll see you in the next one. We'll see you next time. Oh, hey, you're kind of stopping in at the end of the stream, unfortunately. But thank you for acknowledging, saying hi and stuff. And we will see everyone soon. Bye for now.